Do you want to make millions of FIFA coins every single month? Do you want the buying and selling prices for every single card on this game that is profitable to help you build the best ultimate team? If you do, head over to Foot Trading. For as low as £10.99 a month, you'll never need to spend a single penny on FIFA points whatsoever. We guarantee you'll make millions of coins. But also, you'll be able to enter the brand new Foot Trading Foot League. Here it is, it's amazing. Enables you to play against other people on the site in a promotion relegation system. Everybody plays for prizes no matter what league you're in. It's going to be absolutely incredible. It's going to completely change the game. Never need to rely upon EA's content again. Check out the website. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below and make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. Don't forget the Foot Trading Foot League goes live today, and also every single price for all the players in this video, plus extras obviously that I'm going to be doing, are going onto the site in our weekly guide right now. You can make millions of coins for $10.99 and enter the Foot League to win prizes. But let's talk about investments right now that you can make on this game, and basically these are guaranteed profit. And yes, I say it that way. I know for a fact these are guaranteed profit. You cannot lose coins. So I want to talk low and high budget, both of them, so you guys get a rough idea of what to work with, how to make coins, and when to buy, when to sell. So first thing we're going to talk about is silvers, and as you guys probably know by now, every single league SBC technically ends this week, which is ridiculous when you think about it. They will come back. These will make a comeback at some point. And EA probably need to bring them back quite quickly, or I think there will be a lot of anger from people if they don't come back. But because of these ending, what has happened? Silvers have gone through the roof. They've absolutely rocketed, and it's a great time to be thinking about buying into them if you've never done it before. So if we look at the Syria, take a look at Syria. They are 650 with that one there. Just buy that and buy that because they're cheaper than the rest of them. They are about 700 coins, 750 based upon each league, give or take, for the major leagues. That is high. Normally, we'll see them about 600 coins at this point. We wouldn't see them any higher than this. Even this though, look, I'm able to buy these and flip them on for profit straight away if I want to. And so we've got a rough idea of what the demand is doing to them. So 800 coins is roughly what they're going for. Even then, it's a bit more than that. Bundesliga again, about 750, 800 coins for them. And the Liga Santander, I believe, is even higher than those. Yeah, La Liga always is. Look at that. So La Liga's very, very high as well. So the moment we get silver supply, because we will get some between now and Thursday, guaranteed, EA will always drop a little bit. They withhold it, but there will be one pack or a couple of bits and bobs that come out. This is the time to get involved in buying those cards. Now, your buying prices are quite simple. For the major leagues, so mainly Syria and the Bundesliga, no more than 500 coins really. A little bit more if you want to, because they should rise even further than where they were. La Liga Santander, Premier League, I wouldn't want to be spending more than sort of 1,000 coins on them. If you're going to avoid spending that much, then brilliant, but that is that. But I really like the look of the minor leagues. Even the Pro League, this is normally full of 200 coin cards. Even the Pro League, it's got a few there at 200, but the rest are sort of at 300, 350. That might not sound like a lot, but for the Pro League it is. Normally you get page after page after page at this moment, and there's nowhere near that. If you go to the CSL, again, there's one there for 300 coins. They're so easy to pick up on buying, it's ridiculous. The average price, though, of the CSL is about, again, 500 coins plus. Even more than that. Average price of CSL is 600 coins plus. And they're going up all the time. So if we get silver supply, those of you on low budgets, you want to be spending about 300, 350 maximum on the minor leagues. So basically, sort of any silver rares at discard price. Everything else can be bought at 300 coins quite comfortably. Hold them for a day and they will bang. They will absolutely bang, and you make a lot of profit from them. So buy those cards. But right now, you can do what I'm doing. Just flick between each of the leagues. Have a little look at what's on the market. Like the Eredivisie is low right now, but that's because it's gone. Let's have a little look at the Mexican League. You can flick through and just see what stuff's selling for and pick up anything that's an undercut. So like this is an undercut here. And you can flip it back on instantaneously for profit if you want to. You can do that as well. So again, cheapest 1,200. We've got 900 on him. He'll sell today. And just do that. Basically, that's great. And outside of that, you can look towards the leagues that have gone. I don't know what the League is doing right now, but it did drop quite significantly. It has dropped significantly. You can go and buy into a lot of these for when it comes back. It's coming back very soon. 500 coins is not a lot. Now, if this is the only league that comes back, the Liga, if it is the only league that comes back on this game, then you are in a very, very good position because everyone will want to do that League SBC. So if it's the first one that comes back, while the others are gone, these could absolutely slam. So League One could be good. But I'm going to go over to FootWiz now to talk about some higher end investments. I'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome to FootWiz, and we've got up, as usual, the cheapest player by rating list. If you want this, all you've got to do is go to Google and type in cheapest player by rating FootWiz. It will give you the link, you can click onto it, that simple. This will give you a list, basically, of all the cheapest players on the cards right now, their ratings, etc, etc, etc. And it allows you to basically make investments for no risk because they become what we call fodder investments. So, when I flick through this list, the things that come to mind straight away, Gerard Moreno there. He is amongst the cheapest 90 rated cards on this game. Of course, he has a determined amount of supply. So, once he goes out of packs this week, he will no longer be able to be packed. And people use him in the SBC. He'll go up in price. Right now, he's as cheap as any of the cheapest 90 rated cards on this game. So you can buy him safe in the knowledge that he will essentially guarantee you profit. Now, we have got a Community TOTS pack and we've got an Eredivisie TOTS pack in the code. They're in the code and they're due to come. Someone like him could get panic sold off quite quickly. If you're buying this card in and around the 34, 35k mark, give or take, with a hunter on him and position changes, you cannot go wrong. At 6 PM each day, you should be easy enough to pick up at that. But if you've got this card, centre mid hunter, you'll do very well from him. You get 40, 45k guaranteed. But if you can get him at 35k and below with hunters on him, it's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. You cannot make a loss on it because people will use him for fodder. There aren't going to be that many people that are using this card anyway, so hunters on him should be pretty safe and pretty spectacular. So Gerard Moreno, for example, we can see that he is a very, very good buy. Cody Gakpo, 45k. There's still a little touch of me that likes the idea of Cody Gakpo, but I probably wouldn't go for him. He's not someone that I'd be overly interested in. For the exact same reasons Moreno, you've got Sebastian Haller here as well. 43k, he's amongst the cheapest in terms of fodder for 91 rated cards. Again, Haller is a very, very good shout. I like him a lot as an option to go out and buy him because there's no reason why not. And again, if you can get in position change, because you might have people linking him to Mazraoui and Timber, people that can't afford Gravenberch, you might get him at centre mid. That convert down from striker. That's a good buy. Hunter down is a good buy. Nothing more than sort of 40, 41k on him. Each day should be relatively easy to get. And again, you're pretty safe in your buy because all these cards here, as standard, just like Neymar Jr., for example, being 52k is mental to me. Oblak's 44k. De Bruyne's 42k. You can't really go wrong. You cannot go wrong. And out of packs, they should see some form of rise. 92 rated. Probably won't be too interested in these guys, I'm not going to lie. They're a bit too high to play about with. But Tyric Mitchell. This is an example of one that's a bit more risky, but to me is guaranteed. Mitchell is 40k basically on each console right now. If you look at left backs from the Premier League, you've got Cancelo who is 70k. You've got Robertson 100k there, 64k there, 40k there, 30k for his 88, which is nowhere near as good as Mitchell. Obviously, these guys can be used as sort of fodder into SBCs being informed, obviously. Regulon, which is 47 and 52k, there is no doubt in my mind. Someone like a Mitchell is a very good buy. Now, you don't want to spend 40k on him. You want to get him lower than that. But under that, with Shadow on him, 36, 37, 38, you can't really go wrong. Once he's out of packs, he should rise. The thing about this is, a lot of people are saying, yeah, but the Premier League's coming. It's going to have like Cancelo and stuff like that in it. It will. But not everyone will be able to afford Cancelo. So Mitchell could be a pretty decent buy. Now, I'm not saying definitely go out and buy 100 of him, but buy 3 or 4. Stick him in your transfer pile if you've got the coin spare. To me, there's very little risk involved in it. And then the Premier League TOTS is coming out. He may link people in that TOTS. And that's when you can see him do a very, very decent rise, a very decent climb. Someone like a Tyric Mitchell, in my opinion, is a pretty decent buy. A really, really decent buy, in fact. And those are the sort of things I'd be looking at if I were you guys. The same applies. You can just go to the Eredivisie TOTS, look at cards, see if they link, see what they do, and work out which ones might be good to buy into, which ones aren't so good to buy into. And based on the information that I've just given you there, that's what I would be doing if I were you guys. But if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.